This is day one of our travels to BC. We flew from Thunder Bay to Winnipeg, from Winnipeg to Calgary, and from Calgary to Vancouver Island. We then took a taxi to our rental car, grabbed food and groceries in the city, and headed to our first location being Sombreo Beach.
These are giant!
There was giant trees.
Look at them all.
These are giant.
Giant frogs.
Things giant.
And giant
That is
snails.
disgusting. Did I step on it?
That's crazy.
As we were on the beach looking for crabs and sea urchins, we then followed a trail which led us to a waterfall. Here are some photos we took that day. This is day 2 of our trip in BC. Last night we slept on the side of the road, and in the morning we ate some oatmeal and soup. Here's the food we bought yesterday for hopefully the remainder of the trip. We then went to George River and washed out our hair. So once we had got the shampoo in our hair, we tried washing it out, but then all we got was a bunch of sand in our hair. And then we went to filter some water, and I thought I was getting a nice cold drink of fresh water, and we had realized we were at the sea. We left Victoria Island, took a ferry, and went to Vancouver. On the ferry, we decided to have some poutine, ice cream, and chicken strips. After that, we got some new microphones, hid in an escape room, and then we headed straight for Yokohama National Park. This is day 3 of our trip in BC. Last night, we slept on the side of the road. At breakfast, we had oatmeal, a protein shake, and some granola bars. After that, we headed to our next location on the list, being Brandywine Falls. After that location, we went to Whistler's Trainwreck Trail. This location is quite popular, but I would definitely recommend it. After that, I had a shake and some granola bars and took a shit at this porta potty, filtered our water and made some pasta, had some nice cold fruit, ate some beef jerky, tuna and crackers, and found a nice location to sleep at for the night. Here's some photos we took that day. Last night, we slept on the side of the highway, and for breakfast, we had clam chowder and a protein shake. Am I the only one who uses a whole row of crackers every time they have a bowl of soup? Because Haley always bullies me about it. Anyways, we went to Tawakaka Falls and realized the gates were closed for the season, so we turned back, and along the way we helped an elderly man change his tire and went to Wapta Falls.
This is so blue.
I didn't notice until we got to the waterfall, but I had left my ND filter on top of my vehicle. There were people in the parking lot too, but luckily they were not thieves, and everyone left my ND filter on top of the vehicle. I then made food in the parking lot, and as I had finished, I had seen a wolf nearby, so I packed up all the stuff, and we drove a couple kilometers towards Tawakaka Falls to hit in the morning. Here's some photos that were taken that day. Last night, we slept on the side of the road and made breakfast. We then got straight to the 28 kilometers that we had ahead of us. This was only supposed to be 4 kilometers, but the gates were closed, and that wasn't stopping us. We saw insane mountain terrains,
Wow, I want to see a bear catching a fish.
blue foggy water, and then had to pass through 2.5 kilometers of snow from what we believed to be a previous avalanche. We then first laid eyes on the waterfall, and it was worth it. The easy part was over. We crossed a bridge and made it. We had every reason to turn around and skip this location, but it was an opportunity in disguise. Everything is, so take this opportunity to subscribe. We made the tedious walk back with bruised, blistered, and bloody toes. Here are some photos that are not of our toes. We slept here, ate this, and filtered water in the morning. We then packed up and drove to our next location, being 3 hours away. This was a short but nice walk to Helmcken Falls. We made vegetable and mushroom soup with crackers under the warm sun at the tables. After that, we had stopped in Merritt for some ice cream. But we didn't know that our trip was about to come to a sudden halt. A deer had jumped over the barricade and hit us going at around 120 kilometers per hour on impact. The front airbags went off and I was losing consciousness but kept the car in our lane. A stranger had placed pylons, let us sit in her car, helped us unpack into our new hotel, brought and stayed with us at the hotel until we found out our injuries would go away within time. We appreciate everything you have done for us, Glenda. Thank you. Here are some photos.